is this idea came to me this morning when I was in the shower, and I thought I would share it with some of my friends here on Facebook that might benefit from these ideas that I have about getting ready. Because in so many ways, as Christmas comes to a close, this week between the holidays and the new year is always kind of, to me, the week in between letting go of 2021 and embracing and embarking upon the journey called 2022. And I want to give a couple suggestions, some ideas that I think would be valuable. And I'm going to give you 5 things to do each day that will help not only to prepare your consciousness, to cleanse your consciousness, but to ensure that next year, 2022, will be a positive year for you. And so each day, I want you to find something. The first suggestion is something to organize and clean. So it might be something as simple as a drawer that you've been wanting to clean forever and haven't gotten around to it. And then the next day, for 7 days, starting today, is to find something to organize and clean. It can be a closet, it can be a drawer, it can be a section of your office, your files. But each day for the next 7 days, spend about 10 to 15 minutes doing something that you can do that will help you to organize and clean your living space. That's the first suggestion for this week. The second suggestion is each day this week for 7 days is to start a healthy habit. The New Year's resolutions, people have all these big lofty dreams and goals and all these changes they want to make. Well, this week, start by just implementing one simple, easy, healthy habit. And what that can mean for you is something as simple as just drinking water all week instead of having coffee, or for me, I like iced tea. But to maybe, cleanse your body by just drinking water as your only beverage for 7 days. Or it could be something like going to bed at a regular hour, making sure you get into bed by, 11 p.m. every night. But just find something each day that you can start as a healthy habit. Now, you don't need to do 7 different things, but just one thing that you start today and continue for 7 days. Whereas the first suggestion is to organize and clean an area of your living space. Well, you'll want to do something different each day for organizing and cleaning. But for this second suggestion is to start a healthy habit and continue it for 7 days. It could be every morning to get up and stretch your body for 5 minutes. It could be going for a morning walk. It could be something that just is a ritual that you can start to prepare for 2022. And this week is kind of the week in between, letting go of the past and starting the future of the new year. So in this in-between week, I suggest these 5 suggestions. So that was the second one, is to start a healthy habit. The third one is to think about releasing and letting go of stuff. What is it every day that you have in your home, your apartment, your closet, your attic, your garage, something that's been there that's kind of just bothering you that you wish that you could get rid of, and you've been putting off and procrastinating doing that? And so what I suggest is each day find something to release and let go of in your environment again. It could be, those old paint cans that are stacked up in the garage. It could be an old, clothes that no longer fit. And you can donate them, you can give them away, you can sell them on, Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, whatever you want to do. But each day, find something that you can let go of to clear your space. And that's the third suggestion. So you're going to do something different for 7 days. So by the end of this time next week, next Sunday, which will be January 2nd, you will have released and let go of 7 different items that no longer bring you joy. You will have organized and cleaned 7 different areas of your space. Just little projects, 10 or 15 minutes, not anything major, but just enough that each day you can get your home in order. And then to start a healthy habit that you've done 7 days in a row, meaning like you just drink water for 7 days, or you get up at a certain time in the morning, or you go for a morning walk for 7 days. And now the fourth suggestion is each day, think of somebody that you need to forgive. Somebody that you need to forgive and let go of, and to let it come up. Let it be spontaneous. Let your soul in its own way kind of nudge you. And you might be thinking right now, well, I can't think of 7 people I need to forgive. You'll be surprised as you start this. You probably know of 1 or 2, but as you set it in motion with the intention of cleansing your consciousness, preparing for 2022, you'll be surprised at people that will just pop into your mind, or you'll get some kind of reminder. You'll see somebody online, but go through 7 different people each day, one a day for 7 days, of somebody you need to forgive and let go of. It can be very simple. You can close your eyes. You don't have to contact them. You don't have to reach out to them, but do it in your mind. Close your eyes, talk to them in your mind. And perhaps if you feel anger or hurt, you can let go of that. You can release that. And if you do so, in the end of 7 days, you're going to clear up not only your consciousness, but you're going to allow for more love into your life. So that's the fourth suggestion, is to forgive. And then the fifth suggestion each day for 7 days is to look for something that you're proud of that you did that day, something you've accomplished that you're proud of. Perhaps it was your interaction with somebody, perhaps your patience, perhaps you chose to, whatever it is, you want to look at something that I did today that I'm proud of. You want to start building your sense of value, because it's so easy for us to fixate on what's wrong and what we don't do right. But for 7 days, just focus, it can be in the morning, first thing when you wake up, or in the evening, something that you did either the day before or that same day that you're proud of, that you feel good about, that you feel and you can own a greater piece of your own self esteem by earning value and recognizing something you've done that you're proud of. So, those are the 5 suggestions that I highly suggest, and they don't take a lot of time. And a lot of people are off from work this week as we, close down the holidays and move into the new year. So, to recap really quickly, every day for 7 days, organize and clean an area of your space, your living space. The second thing is to start a healthy habit, just one healthy habit that you continue for 7 days. The third thing is to allow yourself to let go of stuff, things every day. Find something that you've been, stacked up that you're wanting to donate and get rid of. So by the end of 7 days, you've gotten rid of 7 things that no longer bring you joy. The fourth thing is to forgive 7 different people once a day. And again, start out with it. If you only know 2 or 3, be open to receiving information about somebody else that you might need to let go and forgive. And you don't have to contact them. Just do it in your mind. Talk to them in your imagination. Process any anger or feelings you have and let them go. Let them off the hook. And then finally, as a way to deepen your self-esteem, each day, review your day and look at something you're proud of that you've accomplished. Something that, it might have been just the fact that, I was going to be short or I was more vulnerable in that conversation on the phone that was a little bit scary for me. I was more courageous today, whatever it might be, but something that you're proud of. And as you do that, you'll be prepared for 2022, the year of belonging. And as you do this also, it can help you to, when you do start those New Year's resolutions a week from now, you'll have a solid foundation from which to operate. So I hope that's been helpful for you folks. And I look forward to connecting with you more as we move into 2022. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you and take good care.